here at the last day of the roof installation. One of the most critical part of our installation is the actual inspection once the roof is completed. Here we have the opportunity to do an inspection on a Camelot 2 shingles. I'm really proud of the homeowner that understands the value of upgrading to designer shingles to increase the value of the property by 7%. So they took advantage of this, and you'll see why. It looks phenomenal. So to do the inspection, we want to make sure the installation is perfect. We're proud of our status with GAF as a Master Elite, and also we're the only Master Elite President's Club 2-star in North and South Carolina. Is because we do these things and we take time to do it extra good. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that we do. So the first thing we're going to do is go up the ladder and do an inspection from the ladder. Up the ladder, first thing we want to look at is to make sure that we got the drip edge installation is proper. As you can see, the drip edge is going inside the gutter. Well done. We got the caulking that seals the starter strips with the drip edge and the first layer of shingle. So that is an excellent installation. And also there's 3/8 overhang on the shingles. That's also required by GAF. That's a very critical part of the roofing system. That gives you the 130 miles per hour wind warranty. Let's go on the roof now to do a little bit more from the actual roof deck. Once on the roof, we want to make sure that there's to look at least at 4 areas with the drippage and the rakes and eaves are installed properly. So we have a nice opportunity here to do it. Again, verify that there's caulking on the drippage. The drippage overlaps properly. The corner is cut properly. We have the starter strip that's already starting to melt to the shingles to form that seal, and the shingles is already sealing to the starters and to the drippage. That looks great. On the roof, a couple of things we can look at. Since it's been really hot lately, the shingles are sealed already. We cannot lift them to verify the 6 nails per shingles, but we have pictures already. When we install the roof, we actually take pictures of the roofing system. And as you can see, the line in the shingles is horizontal, is perfect. Very good line. The guys take very good pride of the work, and also to pop line, make sure that it's straight and nice. One more thing we want to look at from here is the row of shingles. Make sure they're lining up straight. And again, it's done properly. The lines are great. And the cottage shingles are 6 inches all the way down. That's done properly as well. So it's well done. We're going to go take a look at one of the ridge that we got in the front of the roof here. You can see the ridge is installed nicely. The overhang of the shingles is the same all the way across. We use here extra thick shingles at TimberTex for extra wind warranty and protection. The exposed nails here have MP1 caulking that is more resistant to be exposed to the weather. Make sure we look at all angle, the starters. There's caulking, drip edge, starter. Starter seal already. It's very tacky already. It's real well done. Roofs don't really leak, but when we have a roof penetration, that's where the issues are coming. The guys made a mistake here. We caught it earlier. They're going to be back here in a few minutes to make the changes, but I'll show you what it looks like when it's installed incorrectly. You'll have the shingles. There should be membrane installed and caulking around, and there's no paint on the boot pipe. So the guy's going to be back here in a few minutes, and I'll show you what it's going to look like once it's installed properly. As we talked about earlier, we want to look for exposed nails on the roof, and also for any nails or debris that are left on the roof to make sure that these don't happen. Be aware of everything you can see. We're going to have one chance to make sure that it's done properly. This is a home for homeowners that trusted Monarch Roofing and GAF and our roofing system and our warranties. Want to make sure that it's done properly. So once again, we'll make sure the drippage installed properly. Have the caulking, the starter strips, and the shingles. It's already melting. It looks great all the way around the house. Take a look at all 4 sides to make sure that's installed perfect. It's got to be a perfect job, so take your time and do it right. Next thing is to take a look at they haven't blown the roof yet, so there's a little bit of nails or debris on the roof, so we want to make sure that we pick this up off the roof. And if we see any exposed nails that we can see, I haven't seen any here today, but look for exposed nail while you walk in the roof. It's very important. I see none of the nail up here, but again, they haven't blown the roof off yet, so we might be able to see some of those. I'm going to take a look now next to the installation of the roof pipe. The guys are there now to prepare it. Talk about the pipe boot earlier. Here we can see it's installed properly. We have the caulking and the membrane here that overlaps any exposed nails. Installed properly, and we have the boot pipe, PVC pipe that's painted. Instead of being bright white, it matches the shingles black, so it's not sticking out on the roof. Very important items that makes the roof looking a lot better.
So blame it on the night.
Inspection. The guys are still on the roof. Before they leave, we're going to blow the entire thing for loose granules, loose nails, and make sure we clean up everything before we get off the roof. So that's one critical part of the roof. I'll try to show you a little bit. It's hard to see all the loose granules that's on the roof, but it makes a big difference. So that way you don't have, you'll get a lot of granules in your gutters and on your driveway where the gutter downspout comes out, but at least it won't be extreme. So before we leave, we'll make sure that we blow off the roof. We're getting to a valley here. The valley looks good. There's an 1.5 inch opening, and you can see there's a little bit of caulking all the way on the edge. On top of that, you're lifting the shingles. You can see that the corners are cut on the shingles below. That enables the water to run down smoothly and not get caught behind, to go behind the shingles. It's a really good detail. And the shingles, the roof looks beautiful once again. These guys did a great job. Arnold Jessica Screws, they're probably one of the best we got for the special jobs like this with designer shingles. We're going to go down now onto the ground to inspect from the ground. I got one more stop to do. Every time you have a fascia going into the roofing system, you want to make sure that the fascia is splashed properly. That goes behind the metal or siding for the fascia going into the shingles. That's very an important step here that's forgotten. Even though sometimes it's not there when we get to the job, it's got to be installed no matter what. That completes the inspection from the roof. Now I'm going to go on the ground, take another look, last look, to make sure there's nothing left behind the bush. Nails, felt paper, shingles, any paper that could be from the wrap of the shingles. Make sure it's clean 100%. One of the most important part of the inspection here is to leave on a good note and make sure there's nothing. On the way down, we're going to look at the gutters to make sure that the gutters are clean. Now we're back on the ground. It's one of the most critical part of our inspection to make sure that the grounds are clean and there's nothing left. No nails, no granules, no felt paper, nothing left on the ground, all the way around behind the bush, in front, on tops, in the tree. Sometimes it gets caught, so want to be really thorough on our inspection here. We got to walk the house one more time. Even when the guys are ready to go, let's do it one more time to make sure that there's really nothing left on the ground. We catch everything. Even if you do it 2-3 times, you're still gonna find some nails, but do it as good as you can. It'll go a long ways and keep everybody safe and homeowner happy and the company happy. So it takes a few minutes to go around and just to inspect everything, make sure there's nothing on the ground, and don't be afraid to go behind the bush and take a look everywhere. Look. you know, Monarch goes the extra mile. So sometimes to make sure that there's no damage to the property, this home has a beautiful waterfall here, as you can see, with fish. To ensure that nothing happens and nothing gets damaged here, we did a temporary blocking over it through the whole process, so nothing got damaged inside. The fish were safe and nothing. Everything is like normal now. So we're going to take a minute to tear it apart before we leave. Now the cleaning is completed. We're really happy by the way the roof turned out. We had to do a couple of changes, but no matter what, at the end when the roof is completed, and we're happy with the installation, and we just expect the best. Truly, the installation is probably the most important part of our company, to install every time perfect. We have a high standard. That's why we're the best, and we really believe in what we're doing. That's a big thing to say we're the best, but I really believe we are, and it takes a hard work. And we're you know, it's 8:30 right now, and we're out here on the roof. So that's what we do, and that's what we're passionate about. It takes a lot of work, but we're dedicated to do it right. Here, I'm going to show you one more thing before we leave. Every time we do an inspection, we want to make sure that we leave a door tag, that the roof has been installed, and also the customer's name with a PO number, and also leave a little thank you note with a coupon to a local restaurant. So once again, thank you very much for watching. We want some very special Monarch Roofing. Very proud of all of you. This is gonna be a great year, great day, and looking forward for more. We're a bunch of maniacs, and I'm part of it, and we never stop it. So thank you for watching. We'll see you later. Keep grinding out there. Love it.